back to CH3. I'm Rochambeau.
Hey, yo.
That's Dante.
How you doing?
That's Tay.
I came back from the graveyard. He good.
That's Chris.
Skitty bop.
And that's Mike.
Skibbity bop.
Skiddly doo.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Skip it all the
We just randomized the last choice. So Taylor, where do you want to go?
All right, baby.
Damn, Taylor, you got all that money.
You rich ass motherfucker.
We going to
Weez.
the bathroom because I just came from there.
Oh man. Wow. I wasn't.
Oh damn! Look, I'm
Back there, you strip class, intending to spend a term in the bathrooms.
I ain't got no weight.
But you encountered 3 wild hyenas on the way there.
Oh.
Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you're totally getting 2 + 2 bolsters.
Yay.
Between class periods, you discover a severed horse head in your locker. I'm glad I did this, is now Mike the top. And as a note, it's not telling you to meet Vera ASAP.
I'm so glad you came. I have another crime problem which would benefit from your insight. Thanks to your input, murder has cornered the market in app-based assassinations, and yet the other crime lords don't take me seriously. Just because I'm not a 40-year-old man with a scary scar, those sexist morons think it's just a phase for me. I do this shit.
She raised her voice more and more.
Since when did having a killer body? Look at my ass. Flawless skin.
Wait, you told me not to look at your ass.
You can look when I tell you. Disqualify a girl from a life of
Crime? Marriage.
A life of qualms.
Marriage is a sacred.
A life of qualms.
Remember that shit right now?
A life of crime. It's disgusting. How can I show these chauvinistic goons what crime really means to me? Come on, think of some. You're my most trusted advisor.
Alright, so quit crime. Look, I'm calling back. We'll see how bad it is about you. Or write a song about it. It'll help.
Write a song about it.
Yeah, not the first one. Sure.
Sure.
Very
I
well.
was hoping you could.
I've always had bars. I used to be at the poetry slams throwing down.
That's true.
Well, I'm gonna tell my producer to get to chopping the samples and I'll be back. After one night of writing some hot ass bars.
Go hot.
I don't like. These mob bosses, that's some shit I don't like.
You want to keep that? You want to keep that?
Why don't you,
She ain't even making a song right now.
No, she is.
See it?
Boy, her song don't rhyme. Her song was better.
Oh. No, you're right.
Wait, now I think I know what song
Yeah,
it is.
I can't lie, dude.
You motherfuckers can't deny. When a girl walks in with a mask on her face yelling, put the money in the briefcase, you better get it done. Because if you don't, I swear I end all your fucking lies. I'll fucking, nigga, don't God, nigga, hot in this motherfucker. Don't fucking test me, G. Me and my producer was up all night. That song, great idea, my boy. Shit, I even robbed a bank yesterday. It was a PNC. The security footage of Vera's bank robbery becomes the #1 hit single overnight. Her record label said, fuck it. She only signed a distribution deal for one single, but they just made that the music video. She became too popular to prosecute. She's basically Vibes Cartel. And the other crime she's basically Vibes Cartel. The other crime lords are forced
when you laugh at your own joke.
Forced to accept her devotion to crime. Hey, I hope whoever watching this, I hope you know who Vibes Cartel is. Google him. Especially when she threatens to repeat a performance of her single at every one of their safe houses. She goes,
I'm still on dirt. I just can't.
With all the disagreements mended, everyone decides a gang war to celebrate. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. Currently, the Bloods and Crips are at it again.
Dante, where you want to go?
Hey, you got a USB-C tray?
Ooh, you should have told me.
Down here.
Bro, I left mine. Unless it's mine. Go ahead.
Jim, please. I want to get the charm out. I think that's for charm, isn't it?
Show me your money.
I would go to the shop.
So? Oh, but that item isn't there. Damn.
Oh,
Not bad, Dante. I
Am I
wouldn't
allowed-
do that. That's gonna lower it.
that's fine. Am I just allowed to exit then?
Yeah, but it counts as your turn.
Oh, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
You can make it up with the.
Yeah, I got you.
You're doing pretty good. What should I? Let's do a
Hey,
class.
what you say?
That day you'll learn a ton of spells that are as cool as they are seemingly useless.
A spell to renew. Sticker stickness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. What? A spell to gain +2 smarts.
I said what I said.
You actually use that last spell and gain 2 smarts.
Hell yeah, I did.
Somebody put a sack over your head and threw you in a car, whooped your ass, drove for hours, and let you out and took the sack off. It's clearly the first floor restroom. Miranda sitting on a makeshift throne while her goons jump in and out of the toilet on some weird shit.
I'm glad you came. My prom queen campaign is moving on to the next stage.
We started kidnapping.
Your expertise is crucial for this part. Most of my inner circle are fish, hardly helpful unless genetically engineered beyond recognition. Speaking of which, I need you to help me sneak in a 3-meter-tall, heavily armed COD assassin named Tresta into the school.
What?
No reason, but if you're friends with that sitting harlot Ariel, you better say goodbyes.
I thought she was talking about Vera.
Do nothing? Every student or school is some kind of bizarre monster.
Oh, so the release.
That is so true! As a matter of fact, I think we already have an enormous, heavily armed codfish at our school. Tresta can simply kill him and take his place. As his father always says, you can't make an omelet without severe collateral damage.
Alright.
This is the sort of plan Tresta should have been able to come with on his own. He's the assassin after all. I almost did a lower class job. Phew, you saved me my dignity. Doing a college job was like 100 ranks beneath me. Right next to being from Iceland.
You just averted the real crisis here and gained +3 boldness.
Let's do this.
Oh, I said it's true. What's he gonna do?
We're not week 3 yet, so I'm good. I like to go to class. Auditorium.
Wow, that's logic.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. Doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way.
Oh.
You have the grand idea to summon Damien's father and make a deal to enhance your creativity.
Yeah.
Just a wee
Yeah.
bits.
Sup, Pop?
+2 creativity. You also lose -3 years of life as far as your part of the deal, but who gives a fuck?
It's fine. Free for D Wade.
Yeah.
You find Scott
Again.
sadly
So without
holding
this-
an open bottle of power sludge, the food-like elixir that gets you ripped.
Yo, but bro, this protein shake bottle is gross. I don't even know what the ingredients are. Flabbergravin, Abercrombie, kale. Plus, it tastes like butt. These lines.
These lines.
I'm not a stranger's butt, which is exciting to smell.
His face.
But it's a gross, nasty butt out of the butt swamp.
The butt's long.
I can't just like leave it. I already opened it. Coach always says I gotta finish what I start. Damn, bro, you gotta help me. You gotta help me add something in this drink. It'll make me strong and taste good. Make the drink taste good. I mean, I don't need the good taste. I think I taste fine.
Try this vial of genie sweat. I stole it from a genie. Or do they never brought these grape flavored steroids?
Sweat.
Chris,
So bold.
oh man, I love Genie Sweat. And you got my favorite flavor, salt and
Sorcery.
yeah,
Sounds like a game.
salt and sorcery.
Scott dumps the genie sweat into his drink,
Ugh.
and then he chugs it.
Delicious. Now I wish I had the swollest abs.
Poof. My
Ah,
man
makes
grew abs.
Right on. Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna do. Yeah.
10,000
Million
crunches.
grams.
10,000
10,000
crunches.
million
Scott
crunches.
high fives you so hard, your
Whoa.
arm travels back in time and slaps your ass.
Damn.
You gain +2 fun and 1 boldness.
Oh, damn, slap my ass and call me
That
savage.
weekend. Tell me happen too. It's not gonna be me, but anyway. Space League.
Yo, Spacer.
I'm sorry. That weekend you find Scott gazing lovingly at a pickle. Just a sad look in this man's eyes.
Oh, Hey, bro. Think you can help me out with a really tough choice? You see, I really like. Chris, what's your character's name?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Synonym.
But I'm not really. I'm not really sure I like her that yet, as much yet, because I also really like. I like this pickle. I mean, look at it. It's so green and watery, and exactly the right size for a pickle.
Does this hit a little too close home for you?
Fuck that shit, man. Look at my ass, nigga. It's better than that
So look at my ass.
She's a really good person, but this pickle is such a good pickle. I can't choose. Dude, you gotta help me.
I gave you Genie's one.
It's not me. It's Taylor.
It's only just a pickle. If you make out a cinnamon all 7 pickle, it's fine.
That's all depends on Taylor
Are
likes you or
telling
not.
me you
So do
just...
you want to fuck with Chris or you want to help Chris? That's what the
Hold
choice
on. No, cuz, hold on.
Damn.
Hold on.
is. He said, wait a minute now.
Wait 1 sec.
I got the power now.
Are you telling me you just throw away this pickle for a chance to be with him?
I gave that nigga Genie's one.
Hell no.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa, good work.
Okay.
No.
Don't want to believe that.
No. I would never leave Harvey. Harvey's the name I gave the pickle because that's a good pickle. And I know that girl loves me and I love her. But if mononymous, I was right. I'm not gonna leave the pickle. The pickle is wrong.
Yeah, you
Well,
play
then-
with that pickle, you?
You play with no.
No.
You basically said what Jerry said.
Yeah, well then I'm wrong.
Wow.
You can tell her that if I wasn't already in love with this pickle, I would be happy to go out with her. I'm sure she'd understand.
You understand, Chris?
Hey, you know what? You probably use that Genie's one to wish for that pickle, so I like.
Why are you looking at me? Taylor did.
I like how that gave Taylor charm, too. He does not need. If I choose something bad, say choice out loud to the rest of the players for clicking.
Everybody choose something bad.
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 Bad. That could be multiple different ways. You think it'd be easy just to shoot that shit out? I'll
The
say.
president.
Alright, tell us to the president.
Viagra.
Ooh.
The Detroit Lions.
Hey.
Mike Hill's dread.
Oh!
I want that one.
Okay. Play order decided based on how horrible it would be if the selected thing was a part of a torture device or a legal punishment. I think you went that one.
I was say you gotta get Michael's bread.
And Taylor, and then what'd you say? Viagra?
I appreciate you, Taylor. Thank you. Sorry,
Yeah, I
Mike.
think that's objectively worse than having to watch the Lions game.
Michael's bread. That's a good one.
Boy, I'm hungry.
Me too.
Alright, Dante,
we
we're on
finna slide to what's it called?
You
Somewhere
did,
cheap.
You did just
Shit,
Dante?
hey, whole time I only got
I'm something
like,
different
I only
now.
got like,
I'll go outside. Yeah, let me go outside.
I don't got no cash.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small and magical Latino cat, asks what do you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday.
Oh, cool.
She went there and started twerking horribly.
Molly grabs you by the arm so the two of you can talk. But of course, she doesn't stop dancing for even a second. She just got ready.
Yo, this party was super crazy. For like the first 15 minutes. Now it's just regular crazy, which is fine, but I want to take it to the next level. You know? I want this party to be criminally insane.
Criminally.
I want it to be a danger to itself, me, and others.
Preach, brother.
I want
You just assume her gender, bro?
I was psychiatrists preserve medication.
Prescribe.
Oh, my goodness, Gary. And then I want to take that medicine.
Medication. You have your glasses
I want
on.
to take this medicine. Are you with me? Obviously, you're with me. I'm hot. I'm hot, people. Am I always? So how do we kick this party up a notch?
Most modern parties only exist in 4 dimensions, but I made a machine that will let us party in the 5th dimension, or let's civil helicopters stretch net between them and party on that. I think it's all pretty equal, so.
I say the second one.
So bold.
Holly doesn't even have to tell you how awesome she thinks your plan is. You just look at
Chris, stop looking at me.
You just look at each other, nod, and head off to steal some helicopters. You seriously piss off some rich helicopter owners, but you know what they say? Can't make
Can't
an
make an
omelet.
omelet without breaking a few helicopters.
Hey.
Hey.
Everyone's super stoked by your flying party. Half of the ravers fall off and plummet to the ground, but the other half make up for it by partying 4 times as hard on top of them. And that's a net gain of like 100%. Damn, nigga.
Okay.
Making bank.
Alright. Alright, Spacey.
You
Alright.
better not be seeing me, Chris.
We're going to go to the library.
Finally.
Not even using it for nothing.
Hey, fuck that $12. What that $12 gonna get me?
That's like $100 in this game, bro.
Alright. So Taylor on the PCs trying to steal Bitcoin on the
Sounds
Tor
right.
browser. Supposedly,
Sounds like
it's
me on a
something to-
Saturday night.
Yeah. There's something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guessing nobody has any fucking idea how this shit works. And I still don't. Anyway, you got 2 Bitcoins, which is $2 million now after it jumped. Yeah. That's $2 monster dollars, my boy.
As you walk down the hallway trying to beat a level of Bone Crush on your phone, you run smack into Vera, also engrossed in her phone.
Ah, perfect. Sure. Feel free to read over my shoulder. You wouldn't understand the charts anyway. Miranda's been mouthing off about being a princess again. As if that is so amazing.
Pathetic.
She's a princess underwater. You know what's underwater? Sea slugs and fish shit. You know what's not underwater? Me. Like, what should birthright matter? There's so many other factors that determine a person's worth. Their beauty, their cruelty, their business sense. And using all these factors, I've divided the school into cools and uncools. Now I just need to find a way to reinforce the superiority of the me over the yous.
Uncool students have to carry cool student from class to class on chases.
Right.
Rotting squid should be thrown at uncool students to remind them how uncool they are. Wow.
Yeah, that second one sounds very.
Oh, not bad.
You so bold. Bold as shit.
It's true. The uncool students should really start taking responsibility for being the worst. And Miranda, she uses fear-mongering tactics all the time. She shouldn't have a stranglehold. That was gonna say stronghold. She shouldn't have a stranglehold on that, so to speak. And maybe I could throw some squid at them and sell a squid repellent. That way I can profit off the humiliation.
By the end of the week, most students have at least a black eye or 8. Some students are spiders.
From being bombarded with calamari. Vera, meanwhile, has created a thriving startup based on the distribution of squid repellent. Turns out, dead squid being used as projectiles aren't actually repelled by sense. But it also turns out the student body at this school is really, really dumb. Vera gains money and status, and you gain $2 in royalties for your idea, which really she just finessed like 90% out of.
I don't have any money, do I?
Where do you want to go?
Oh, shit.
You don't have any money and you can't get money.
So you keep on taking from me,
Well,
but where's my 10%?
Gotta go to class.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Sound disappointed.
See, look at her.
That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching. So she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some TV show for y'all mans to watch. So what you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain 2 smarts. You also gain a subscription to HBO at dark. Lately, you hear an unmistakable growling. They can only mean one thing.
Intergalactic lions have broken through space to devour one of the smaller reader students. No, wait. It's just the wolf pack. Guess it turned him into 2 things. For the last time, is this a bromance or a bro treason, brother?
Okay. Okay. Alright.
You might be my teammate and my family, and I'm not about to be the bad Scott, but
This is the 3rd month in a row you've missed our full moon bro down. We got together and practice the wolf pyramid and then help each other in jet sheep steroids.
And practice our wolf fang fist.
We played flip cup with lamb's blood spiked with natty ice.
Yeah, it all sounds really nice. I already have some things I'm gonna do, and I'm not about to let anybody down.
Bro, you're a wolf. Are you with the wolf pack, or are you with those other monsters? Too sweet, brother.
Oh damn.
Oh,
You're one of those other monsters. Shit, you better do something.
We see a new game, extremely long distance fetch, or guys. On the inside, are we all wolves?
That's some shit.
I think they're pretty equal though. So which one would you say? Is that one?
Yeah, that's like what sounds like some shit.
Bro, that's like deep, bro. Like super deep.
Maybe it's like a little way too deep.
Oh, it's a full hilt. Nah, bro, the perfect deepness. This is exactly the kind of question we need to be asking ourselves as SJWs. Yeah, super jet wolf, and socio-aware too.
Ooh, now I get it. We're all wolves because we all pee in the same toilets, or because the school is one big wolf pack.
Bro, maybe it is. Maybe it is.
The wolves wander away to ponder this further. You're not sure whether they're sold on this or that they're entirely sober. So the effects might not last.
Wow. Wow, bro. You know a lot about wolves and life and everything. You must have lots of smarts.
Scott looks at you with awe, and you have a feeling that has just gained a lot of respect for you. That he's gained a lot of respect for you. While you gain +2 smarts and 1 charm.
Sure.
Let's go to the gym.
That day, another dodgeball game.
You see, I'm tired of this shit,
At
right?
one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team. When suddenly, you hit that man with the talk no jutsu. He burst into tears, started crying. In a moment of weakness, you binked that man.
Bing.
You lose -5 mercy, which don't got shit to do with this right now. And +2 charm.
Oh boy. Oh, here you go, Taylor. Finally, you did see Coach. You noticed Liam and Miranda talking to Coach. They actually seem to be enjoying gym for a change. Something must be terribly wrong. You go over
I
to see
like
what it
this
is.
dual narrator thing.
Oh,
It's
the
very-
yeah.
I'm about to
it's
say.
very intriguing.
Alright, hold up.
No, you fuck off.
That's Taylor's turn. He hasn't had turn even with
Your tail's back.
Hey, you better do Coach right.
it.
I have a voice, but I have to remember it.
That's great.
No.
Them's the
Well,
breaks.
well now, I'm all for inspiring athleticism in the hearts of the youth, but allow you to make your own sport seems a bit unorthodox.
You gotta
Don't
speak in
think-
third person too.
Oh,
You gotta
but
call yourself Coach.
ordinary sports are ever so dull and unrefined. I'm sure we too could do much better.
I've already got an idea. Actually, I've had an idea for a sport since before there was even sports. I'm older than you, Coach.
Yes.
I call it art. No teams, no rules, just pure creative expression. And I'll be the quarterback, of course.
Art? Brilliant! We'll play with watercolors and sequins, and there shall be a sports bard and a goalie laureate, and
It's so good to see you kids getting enthusiastic about wholesome physical exercise, but I gotta say, art doesn't really sound like a sport.
You shitting me?
Why does it have the word ball in it with?
that's easily solved. We'll call it art ball.
Oh,
Shit.
well, yeah, obviously that's much better, but let me ask you this.
Let me tell you something.
How do you score points in art ball, huh?
Sorry, I was thinking.
I was thinking.
Leanne, I'm Liam and Miranda
We
know.
both look at each other, totally stumped. The dream hangs in the balance. Time to step in.
Obviously, the sports bar assigns inspiration kits, and then I don't see the points. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was
My
fast.
God, you're right. I've become so obsessed with the points out there. Now I've forgotten about the points in here.
Jesus.
You kids,
Say it with the chest. Well,
you kids have taught me a valuable lesson today.
Squat.
From now on, point up. Be about that from all our sports events. At least until I forget I said that.
Does that mean we can make art ball a varsity sport?
Hell no. Of
I mean-
course, the only real sport after all the togetherness.
Liam and Miranda filled themselves into recruiting a team. Coach banned points. The way your team is doing this year, hardly anyone notices the difference. You gain +2 charm. Well, sounds like Emerson. Roll with this. Let's trade places. Everybody choose an occupation. Say your choice out loud. The best place for quitting.
Delivery.
janitor. We're just choosing our jobs.
I'm not choosing my job. Water boy. Mario and Luigi were plumbers. Player ordered the spider and based on how funny an off-brand version of these two heroes called Hans and Rudolph would be. Aside from saving the kingdom, are also selected occupation. Start debating now. I think water boy wins that one.
Oh, man,
Hans and Rudolph, water
what
boy.
you mean?
Janitor.
Janitors.
Hey, they plumbers. He's a
Janitor.
janitor.
Okay, Dante does that one.
Damn Skippy.
I think delivery is second.
I appreciate you, Chris.
I watched delivery and then me.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah.
Again?
I said journalist.
Oh, here come the journalists.
Let's go.
It's me.
Amanda.